In the last video, I gave you the coffee shop test. That's what you should never paste into a public AI tool like ChatGPT. But here is the problem with just saying do not use. Your team is going to use it anyway. You know, a 2024 Microsoft study found that 78% of employees are already using AI tools at work, and more than half never told their boss about it. So the question is not, should we allow it? The question is, how do we set it up so that our people can use it without putting the company at risk? I'm Jerry Ilaw, the co-founder of Tarki and Automa, and the founding president of the Philippine AI Business Association. And in this video, I will walk you through exactly how to do that, from choosing the right tools to setting up the right rules to building a system your team will actually follow. Think of AI safety like building security for your office. Merong level 1, which is the lobby, and that is the public internet. Free ChatGPT, free Gemini, random AI websites. You know, anyone can just walk in, walang lock, and because of that, you will not leave confidential files lying around in your lobby, right? And level 2 naman is a private meeting room. That is the paid business or enterprise AI plan. Merong door, there is a lock, and there is an agreement about who can enter and what happens inside. Siyempre, much safer, not bulletproof, but significantly better. And level 3 is your private vault. And that is the self-hosted or fully private AI setup where your data never leaves your environment. So maximum control tapos maximum security. And most businesses should be operating at level 2 minimum. Pero maraming companies nasa level 1 pa rin. That is free accounts, walang agreement, and walang control. And hopefully, we can fix that. So for most small or mid-sized business, level 2 is the sweet spot. You do not need to build your own AI infrastructure. You just need to use existing tools with the right plan and the right settings. So here's what to look for. First is choose a provider with an enterprise or business plan. Si ChatGPT has a team and enterprise plan. Google has Gemini for workspace, and Microsoft has Copilot for business. And Anthropic has Claude for teams. And we also have our own Automa AI business platform made for Filipino businesses. And aside from being cheaper than ChatGPT team, it has enterprise-grade security and offers more powerful features. So if you want to know more about it, I'll link in the description below. Now, the key difference between these paid plans and the free version, well, tatlong bagay. One is your data is not used to train the model, and that is non-negotiable. On free accounts, your inputs may be used to improve the service, pero on business plans, they are not. Malaking difference yon. And second, there is also formal data processing agreement. And this is a legal document that spells out exactly what your provider can and cannot do with your data, how long they store it, and what happens if there is a breach. If there is no signed agreement, mahirap na. And third, you get admin controls. So you can manage who on your team has access, set up usage policies, and in some cases, review logs. So ibig sabihin, you have visibility, hindi ka blinded o kaya nanghuhula. So step 1 is simple. Stop using free accounts for any work that touches company information. Upgrade to a business plan, and the cost is usually modest and the return on investment is definitely there. Now, if your company handles highly sensitive data like legal, medical, financial, government, or anything under strict regulatory requirements, you may need level 3. This means running AI models inside your own infrastructure where data never leaves your servers. And there are a few ways to do this. One option is private cloud deployment. Providers like Amazon Web Services or kaya Microsoft Azure let you run AI models inside your own private environment. Now, if you do this, your data stays within your own tenant. It does not go to a shared system. Another option is on-premise models. So, merong mga open source models like Llama or Mistral that can be downloaded and run entirely on your own hardware. So, zero data leaves your building. And a third option is private document integration. You know, some platforms lets you connect your company files like contracts, SOPs, knowledge bases, etc. to an AI system that runs inside a secure private environment. So your team can ask questions about company documents without those documents being exposed to public internet. And this is also one of the features of our software Automa that I mentioned earlier. It lets you chat with your SOPs and policies securely. Now, if you are an SME, this is probably not necessary on day one. Pero if you are scaling, handling sensitive data, and operating in a highly regulated industry, start planning for this because it's better to be safe than sorry when it comes to data privacy and security. Now, let's move on to the next part. Tools alone will not save you. Okay, you need rules. And more importantly, you need rules that people actually follow. And here is a simple three-part framework I call ATM. Para madali lang matandaan, okay? ATM. That's approve, train, and monitor. So A, approve. You need to approve the tools. Create a short list of AI tools that are officially approved for company use. Anything not on the list is not allowed for work purposes. Walang exceptions. And this kills the biggest risk, which is employees using random and vetted AI tools. So after approve, next one is train. So train your people. Do not just send a memo. Okay, run a session with each team, show them what they can and cannot do, and use the coffee shop test from the last video. Give real examples relevant to their role para mas madali nilang maintindihan. They need to know the why so that they can follow the what. And lastly, so you have approve, train, and M stands for monitor. Assign someone like your IT lead, your compliance officer, or maybe even yourself to review AI usage quarterly. So check what tools people are using, check if new risks have appeared, update your approved list and guidelines as needed. Because you know, AI is evolving very fast, so your policy should keep pace. Write this down, ATM. Approve, train, and monitor. And that's your simple framework. Now, you might be thinking, paano kaya kung i-ban ko na lang yung AI para mas safe? But let me say this, do not ban AI. Your people will use it anyway and you will just lose visibility. And more importantly, your team's productivity will suffer and soon you will be outpaced by your competitors. So don't do that, okay? As I always say to my AI workshop attendees, AI subscription is cheap. Ignoring it is expensive. So instead, control the environment. Move from free accounts to business-grade plans. And if you are in a regulated industry, explore private setups. Put a policy in place using ATM to approve the tools, train your people, and monitor updates. And I always apply the coffee shop test. If you would not say it loud in a public place, do not type it into any free AI tool, no matter how secure it claims to be. So here is your homework. This week, ask your team one question. What tools are you currently using for the work? Just that, one question. And the answers will tell you exactly where to start. I will link a sample AI usage policy template in the description. Adapt it to your company and share it with your leaders. If this video helped you, share it with another business owner who needs to hear this. and subscribe because we will be building a full series on how business leaders can use AI smartly and safely. Again, I'm Jerry Ilaw, the co-founder of Tarki and Otoma and the founding president of the Philippine AI Business Association. Reminding you, if you would not say it in a coffee shop, do not paste it into a free AI tool. See you in the next video.